Hello, Carl Grace here of Grace's Perfect Blend. So this is the next part of the series where I'm talking about my dad, Pat Grace, his connections with Colonel Sanders and his dealings with Kentucky Fried Chicken. In this part of the series, I will be talking about how the Glenn and Friends cooking channel contacted me and how there came about a video where Glenn used our strong blend in one of his videos in his series of videos about the KFC. If you like what I do on this channel, please click like and subscribe, hit the bell icon on your device, and you will get notified every time I do a video, as I will be doing more and more videos in the coming months. I know I've said I will be doing more loads and loads of times already. It's just I'm extremely busy. I've had a couple of personal matters to attend to. I have a business to run, and social media is it takes time to get them done. So like I said, please click like and subscribe, hit the bell icon on your device, and you will get notified every time I do a video. So to pick up from where I left the last time, April 2020, the whole world is in lockdown due to COVID-19 restrictions. And at the end of April 2020, I received an email from a gentleman by the name of Glenn. This came out of the blue, and in that email, it explained to me how Glenn was doing a series of videos on his cooking channel regarding the KFC story, the KFC recipe, and he told me what he did leading up to him contacting me. So we exchanged emails for about a week or two, and by the end of these emails, we arranged to have a phone conversation, which was in early May of 2020. Me and Glenn talked on the phone one Saturday afternoon for about an hour. He had told me all the research he had done, how he had travelled to Louisville, Kentucky, how he had reached out to Marion Kay, how he had tried to work the recipe himself by going through the ingredients that he was told by several different sources. So we discussed things on the phone. He had told me the huge amount of work he had done on his series of videos, and I was hugely impressed. He knew a great deal of information about Colonel Sanders and about the recipe itself. So I decided to send Glenn a bag of our 5 kilo bag of our strong blend for him to try. About a week later, he received that bag of breading and tried it. He thought it was fantastic. He loved it. It brought him right back to when he was a young man having chicken in Toronto in Canada, where he lives. So we discussed things a bit more after he tried the breading, and he said he was going to do a video once he checked through a few things with some of his own sources. So I said, that's absolutely fine. Come back to me when you're going to do a video. So things were coming out of lockdown sort of June, July, August of 2020. The restrictions were easing here in Ireland. I was starting to get back some of the customers I had lost due to closures, or they couldn't get staff, and I was starting to get back some of the business I had lost at the start of the year through the COVID-19 restrictions. In September of 2020, I decided to send Glenn an email because I had not heard from him for a while. So I sent him an email asking him how things were and had he thought any more about doing a video using our strong blend. About a week later, Glenn replied to me and said he was checking things still and wanted to make sure he had confirmation from some of his sources and also check on the legalities of certain aspects of what he wanted to do in the video. I said, that's absolutely fine. Come back to me and let me know when you're going to do the video. So I heard nothing more from Glenn after that. And then out of the blue, January 22nd, 2021, of course, Ireland is back into full COVID-19 restrictions. Very few businesses are open, and the whole world is back into COVID-19 restrictions, lockdowns, business closed, and restricted travel, all that sort of stuff. Out of the blue, January 22nd, 2021, I received an email about 3 o'clock on that Friday afternoon from Glenn. Hi Carl, just finished doing the video. It's gone live on YouTube. Hope it works out for you, and best of luck. I was like, great, I'll check it when I get home, because I happened to be out of the office at the time. So about half an hour later, I received an email from a gentleman in Northern Ireland looking to buy our breading. He had just seen Glenn's video and was hugely interested in the story of KFC and the recipe. So we talked on the phone. I decided to sell him a bag of breading, and then a few hours later I got home to about 30 or 40 emails from God knows where. Australia, New Zealand, Canada, America, the UK. And this went on all over that weekend. By the end of that weekend, I had received 300 emails from people who had just watched Glenn and Friends video, The End Story of KFC. I was blown away. It was incredible the amount of emails I received in that short space of time. So by the Monday morning, I sat down, well, we couldn't sit down. I met with my suppliers outside the warehouse and said, we need to jump on this. There's so many people looking to buy our strong blend. What can we do? And after that, we decided to work on getting a 1 kilo or 2 pound bag of the strong blend put into packs for people who wanted to use our strong blend at home. It has been an amazing journey. The amount of emails, phone calls, texts, WhatsApp messages, Facebook Messenger messages, asking about the breading, asking about the story. It has just been an incredible journey for myself and also my family. So that's where I'm going to finish this part of the series. I will talk more about what happened subsequently after Glenn and Friends video went out. As of today's date, Glenn and Friends video, the end story about the KFC recipe, has been viewed over 2.5 million times. Or nearly 2.5 million times, sorry. And we still get contacted regularly, a couple of emails a week, saying, I've just watched the Glenn and Friends video, it's amazing, how can I get your breading? And they could be anywhere. France, Germany, the UK, Ireland, Australia, USA, Canada, everywhere. It's just been an amazing journey. So I hope you've enjoyed this part of the video. I will be doing more videos, like I said. Please click like and subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell icon on your device and you will get notified every time I do a video. And until the next time, take care.